The history of terror, terror, terror. Who's the terrorist? Trump's a terrorist. Obama's a terrorist. You're caught in the political vortex. We can't get out. You think it's freaking blue. You think it's all militaries. I stand in front of the White House. I always say, one thing, the Obamacans versus the Trumpettes, the two preachers, abstract, mutually exclusive of each other. Go team, both preaching separate days. Calling Trump not sent by God, calling him their Lord and Savior. I says, when are you going to turn the holy water into wine? So the Obamacans versus Trumpettes, but you're all stuck in here. We're stuck. We can't get out. We can't get out. We can't get out. It's the same cage. We can't get out. So let's talk about, so now we're going to go into Iran. By the way, the Bank of Utah is not happy, and I'm in their house, the house that they built. Historical background. So let's first off talk about who's the terrorist. There's a terrorist. There's a terrorist. We're going to colonize the world. How? That's not impossible. We could flip the word terrorist up and down. Look what you did to Jesus. American manufactured Jesus. Up and down, black, blonde hair, blue eye. Pray to a gay AK-40. Never seen a drone in your mouth. So I'll stand in front of the peace vigil in front of the White House. I'll say, hey, you know, to the Trumpettes and the Obama. One thing we can both agree on, both parties. We can always agree on one thing. Yeah? You never saw a bomb you didn't like. You never seen a military industrialized contract. You never saw nuclear waste, poison Fukushima. You never seen a freaking war you didn't love. Both parties. How do you argue with that? Because they're in the political cage. So let's talk about the historical. About Maximilian. Maximilian started out French Revolution. Maximilian was an activist. That's right. Anti-capital punishment. That's right. Marie Antoinette to Barry Antoinette. Let them eat yellow cake. Freaking. How did they defeat Napoleon? Huh? Oh, the English wolf? They're not English. They're German. Remember they changed their name? World War II. Up is down, black is white, wrong is right. Barack Obama was black. His mother Stanley. Dick Cheney's freaking nephew. Freaking Donald Trump. 1, 2, 3. Him and Hillary. The trilogy. Freaking. They're cousins? What? They're red, they're blue, they're stuck in the vortex. So, terror. Let's get to this. Terrorism. Political aim. Now, let's talk about this. What does the word Pacific Ocean mean? Now, straighten me out if I'm wrong. Doesn't Pacific Ocean mean peaceful? Calm? Latin? Like the word terrorism? First Jews when? First used in the French Revolution. By who? What's the Brunswick Manifesto? Let's talk about, this is the Trumpism Manifesto. No, the Washington, D.C. The Washington Manifesto versus the Brunswick Manifesto. What's that? Let me show you what that is. Now stay with me. So the Brunswick Manifesto is where the word terror was first used. Terrorist. Oh, that had to be them crazy French. The French Revolution. No, that was the monarchy, the royal family. Here's their threat. So this is the same old. French during the war, they threatened if anyone was to harm come to the royal family, that they would unleash terror on the people. French Revolution. So Wellington called in his cousins. What? Where'd he call his cousins in? Up is down, black is white, New World Order, savage, and that little fat psycho rat was called to call it new when it's old. It's old world order. New world order, no such, I mean, it's old world. It's an imperialism. They called in their cousins from where? Russia. Who's the heir to the Romanov? Oh, I thought we killed them all. Red, blue, red, blue. We're stuck in the vortex. Go team. So, did DNA swap? They found Anastasia's bone pile. Where's the Bolsheviks when you need them? Oh, the Bolsheviks were the back. No, see, you're social engineered. Napoleon was back. Nope. The monarchies have you up is down, black is white, wrong is right. It's like I'll be talking on the radio show about Mormonism and how they were communists. They were the Hunsaker Mill. They were German revivalists. They were Muslim. They were Quakers. They were all those. Amish. Until 1940s, they hired a writer from thing named, he wrote a book, The Great Basin kingdom. We'll be talking about that. No, I'm more of a fan of McKay Brody, Bernard DeVoto. We don't like Fisher, the Mormons. No, they were paid propagandists at University of Chicago. Arrington was his name. The Mormons, the field flipped. So Trump going to attack. He's starting to say, no, new terror in Iran. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Operation Freedom, up is down, black is white. Went off to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Brent Taylor, heroism. Military contractorism to get fucking Osama bin Laden. We're still there. He's all gone. How nice they invented ISIS. Now boogeyman. We're one out of places to imperialize. Don't tread on me. Fukushima treaded on you. So who's the terrorist? Barack Obama and Donald Trump. She's peaceful. The animals of the Pacific Ocean, the people peaceful of the sea of the Pacific. Peaceful. Don't mess with the royal family. Abi. What's the oldest monarchy on earth? What's the oldest monarchy? Japanese? Don't tread on me. Where is it? There's the oldest monarchy on earth. Don't tread on me. Don't tread on me. So who's raising... Abi, first one into the Trump Towers, first one into the White House. Obama, the puppet. Abi's puppet. Fukushima. Trump, why would he come? First one for a Japanese PM to come once every 50 years. He's been here 6 times. First one, 4 days in Mar-a-Lago with the windows. Let's get that boogeyman in North Korea. Boogeyman. He's going to drop a bomb. Then as soon as he gets called special election, Yalta by the Sea, boogeyman's the Brunswick Manifesto, the Washington Manifesto. He's a great man. The man who killed his own brother, executed his own uncle. Freaking, he's a great man. Obama and Trump, the trilogy. They could never pull this up. Up is down, black. Look what they did to American manufactured Jeep. You mean that peace activist? You mean that guy, that radical crazy Jew who went to the temple and said, buy here, payday. Mormon Church owes by that. The Mormon Church leader yesterday at their conference made a thing that it's getting too late for people to accept Mormonism. So what kind of threat is he making? What kind of threat is he making? When he's Satan. They've turned into Satan. That's taught in Mormon theology. Read Joseph Smith's own words. He called the Muslims our brothers. The socialist, heal the afflicted, feed the poor, throw the money changers at the table, long hair, now they have to cut their hair, grow your fucking beard. Up is down, black is white. Fucking terror. The Brunswick Manifesto. What's that? The Brunswick Manifesto. They will unleash it onto the French royal family. We're harmed. The French will always be harmed. That's where the word terror goes. The wannabe. Which, by the way, he sold that for me. Wes Anderson. YouTube proves it. The Washington Manifesto. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. It's like this. I'm a peace activist. I'm an environmentalist. I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a fisherman, what's a fucking pole? I'm an environmentalist. I'm a human rights activist. What's Fukushima? What killed this person? Don't tread on me. Don't tread on me. Don't tread on me. That's only for the nuclear industry to tread on me. She died of cancer. High-ranking, highest ranking, one of them on the entire USS Reagan. Don't tread on me. Fukushima killed the sea. Pacific means calm and peaceful. The wannabe Obama, the wannabe at Trump. The Washington Fukushima Manifesto. How do you get out of this? How do you get us? We're caught in this vortex. We can't get out. Obama gets verse. How do we get out? How do we get out? What? Stay tuned.